This is an emergency. There's been an explosion near Capitol Station. It must have ruptured some of the containers of DC-62 because now there's shit billowing all over the place. We need to evac now.
Dark Zone East was evacuated after an explosion scattered DC-62 in a large radius around Capitol Station. They eventually walled the entire area to try to contain the spill. When Dark Zone East was sealed off, stockpiles were left behind. You'll need to get in, map the site, reactivate the security protocols at the control room, and collect whatever you can while you're there. But first, you need to reach the gate. It would seem that you are not the only one interested in what lies beyond those walls. Go open the gate. There is an inactive checkpoint beyond the main gate. You'll need to go through the checkpoint to reach the contaminated site. Once you're inside, you'll need to create a map of DZ East.
Area scan location identified.
Move to the location and perform a scan. You're really lucky to have Isaac at your disposal. I used to live by Capitol Station. When the crisis hit, I volunteered to help set up the quarantine. The team primarily consisted of first responders. Everyone just wanted to help out. We were guarding the supply depot. Countless vaults concealed the contaminated dead, and the containers filled with DC-62. I was lucky. I can't say the same for most of my friends.
Initiate area scan. Map updated. Supplies detected nearby.
You're headed to the military camp. Word of warning. You might run into people trying to scavenge supplies. They may find what they need, but not without paying a price. Greed can be a powerful motivator. Personally, I believe it's a demon. Greed possesses you. Before you know it, you've lost yourself. Be careful.
Who'd have thought thought I'd be the one to stay alive.
Protected.
Area scan location identified.
You'll need to leave with a complete map of the site. Go there and perform a scan.
Initiate area scan.
The Echo seems to be located by the body storage vault.
What the fuck happened?
There was an explosion.
Can you walk? Put your arm around me.
What are you doing? We gotta get out of here.
She needs help.
That yellow shit is blowing all over the place. You wanna be
We
next?
can't just leave her.
We have to go. Come on!
Tear them apart! Our hood now! Apple coming for me!
Once the accident happened, there was no time to investigate the cause of the explosion. Sorry. We're getting off mission. Head to the safe room. The main controls for the security system are in this building. Before the last volunteers left, they shut down the security system to try and seal the site. Once you've accessed this control room, you'll need to find the main control panel.
Online. Rebooting security protocols. Turrets offline. Manual override required.
Good. The DZE security systems have been reactivated, but you will need to bring the turrets back online at the checkpoint.
Exiting dog zone. Contaminated gear detected.
A significant amount of advanced and powerful weapons were also left behind as a result of the evacuation. The military wanted to make sure that their supplies were well protected. These weapons have now become available to anyone who dares to enter the dark zone.
contaminated gear.
Any contaminated gear you collect from the Dark Zone will need to be helo-extracted and go through decontamination. Get to an extraction point and shoot your flare to request a helo to collect your gear.
Extraction point identified.
Once you've fired a flare to request an extraction, wait for the helo to arrive. Once it does, secure whatever you need to be extracted onto the cable. Just remember, unless your gear is airborne, someone else can claim it. Don't trust anyone.
We're inbound.
Extraction called for.
Helo inbound.
Extraction called. Extraction helo. Almost within range.
Helo's ready for pickup.
Helo is on site.
Pickup begun. 15 seconds and we're outbound. Extraction done.
Look out. Multiple hostiles seem to have been alerted by the extraction flare. They are entering DZ East now through the main gate.
Like moths to a flame. We're done here. Head back to the checkpoint and activate the turrets.
Helo is headed back.
Get those turrets back online, and take out any hostiles while you're at it.
I'll take it apart!
DZ East and get to the Shade terminal nearby. You'll need to upload the map onto the Shade network so your fellow agents can go in and gather supplies.
Leaving Dark Zone.
Your map of DZ East is uploaded to the network. This means any agent can use your map to extract supplies from the area. But be careful. I've seen the best people do terrible things because of greed. That includes agents.
Colonel Ridgway, we're detaining some people who do not appear to be symptomatic. From what I gather, sir, it would seem they're in fact...
Are you a doctor, son?
Colonel?
Do you have a medical degree?
No, Colonel,
Then what is your point?
Colonel, I believe we may be detaining some of these people for no reason.
Oh, the reason is simple. They could be infected. Fortunately for you, son, you don't have to make decisions like these. No, you just have to follow orders. Am I understood?
Yes, sir, Colonel Ridgway, sir.
After DZ East was contaminated, the area by the waterfront was chosen by the military to serve as the new supply depot. But due to flooding, the depot and the supplies were contaminated with DC-62 and sewage. The site was abandoned and renamed DZ South. After the incident at DZ East, the military needed a new site for their stockpile. The waterfront was the answer, at least until it flooded and was transformed into DZ South. Get to the gate, get in, map the site, grab what you can, and get out of there.
Electronic device detected. Main gas circuit inactive. Analysis. 2 primary fuse units required to reactivate.
The fuses could have been compromised by the flooding, or someone decided to steal them. There's another way in. You can get in through that manhole nearby. A friend of mine told me this was a point of no return emergency entrance. I guess we needed it. Trust me, we'll get you back out again.
Entering dog zone.
You're inside DZ South. To get out, you'll need to retrieve 2 power fuses for the main gate. Scan the area. Let's see what mapping the site will show you.
Area scan location identified.
Your current position seems like it would be an ideal extraction point.
Initiate area scan. Map updated. Power source detected.
Huh. It appears you're headed to a central heating plant located inside the DZ. Go and investigate the power source. Who knows? You might find the fuses you need.
Hostiles detected nearby.
Somebody obviously knew supplies were left behind in here, or else they wouldn't have taken the risk of venturing inside. Go investigate the power source.
1 power fuse identified. Analysis compatible with main gate circuit.
You will need to find 1 more fuse. Try another scan.
Area scan location identified. Initiate area scan. Map updated. Echo detected.
Another echo. I think you're headed toward an old settlement. The walls around DZ South were established before the military commandeered it for their new supply depot. I've heard it was a refugee camp. Some of the sick were sent here.
Echo detected. Jammer detected. System disrupted.
I'm on you. Need a perimeter! Around! Stay back! That's full of guns! Best shot in the city. Move!
thing you disabled it. Now you can get back to taking a look at that echo.
Stand down, soldier. These people need help. I didn't sign on to watch them die.
Come on, man. Open the gate.
Go back to your post, soldier.
They're not even sick. This ain't right.
It's not our job to do what's right. It's our job to follow orders.
That's that easy for you, huh?
You know the penalty for insubordination.
Fuck you and fuck Ridgeway.
Open the gate. I'm getting these people out of here.
I said, stand down, soldier.
What happened in that camp was an atrocity. Back to business. Perform a new scan. You need one more power fuse to open the gate.
Area scan location identified. Initiate area scan. Map updated. Power source detected.
Let's hope it's another fuse.
Safe room entered.
Isaac shows you near a printing press. Considering the location, I think this could serve as a safe room for future trips to DZ South.
One power fuse identified. Analysis compatible with main gate circuit.
You have the fuses. Now head back to the main gate and see if you can get it working again.
Leaving safe room.
Find the breaker box connected to the main gate. Install the fuses and you should be good to go.
Exiting dog zone.
The resources available inside DZ South are much easier for the agents to recover now. I'd heard stories about how bad it was being under Victor Tran and Colonel Ridgway's care, but seeing those echoes, I didn't imagine this shit. Thanks for your help, Agent.
Yes, Colonel. The DC-62 shipment just arrived. The containers are being offloaded as we speak. Believe me,
The majority backs me, and they feel confident that DC-62 will keep them safe. Except... Correct. I expect the young medical student will continue to strongly oppose the plan. But, thanks to you, Colonel, the camp at Waterfront is now operational. And, thanks to DC...
Georgetown. Before anyone knew the harmful effects of DC-62, the residents of this area agreed to have their entire community fumigated with it, only to realize later that they'd sealed their own fate. We now call this Ghost Town, Dark Zone West, Georgetown. Before anyone knew the harmful effects of DC-62, the residents of this area agreed to have their entire community fumigated with it, only to realize later that they'd sealed their own fate. We now call this Ghost Town, Dark Zone West.
Yes, Colonel. The DC-62 shipment just arrived. The containers are being offloaded as we speak. Believe me, the majority backs me, and they feel confident that DC-62 will keep them safe. Except... Correct. I expect the young medical student will continue to strongly oppose the plan. But, thanks to you, Colonel, the camp at Waterfront is now operational. And, thanks to DC-62, every home in Georgetown will be safe. Yes, Colonel. The DC-62 shipment just arrived. The containers are being offloaded as we speak. Believe me, the majority backs me, and they feel confident that DC-62 will keep them safe. Except... Correct. I expect the young man will continue from the plan. But, thanks to you, Colonel, the camp at Waterfront is now operational. And, thanks to DC-62, every home in Georgetown will be safe. Yes, Colonel, the DC-62 shipment just arrived. It's offloaded as we speak. Believe me, the majority backs me, and they feel confident that DC-62 will keep them safe. Except...
Not by a long shot.
Correct. I expect the young medical student will continue to strongly oppose the plan. But, thanks to you, Colonel, the camp at Waterfront is now operational. And, thanks to DC-62, every home in Georgetown will be safe.
A hostile control point detected. Portable electronic device detected. Hostile control point nearby. Russians nearby. Drinking water detected.
The residents of Georgetown had already constructed a wall around the community when the DC-62 started to kill them. Map DZ West and extract what you can. I've arranged a supply drop of C4 so you can breach the main gate.
Supply drop detected.
was loud. Hopefully it didn't attract too much attention.
Access denied. Initiating override.
Looks like it might take a while.
Hostiles detected.
The explosion must have drawn their attention. Now that the main gate is gone, they'll try to take advantage of that.
Override complete.
Move in and gather a map of the site.
Area scan location identified. Initiate area scan. Entering dog zone. Updated. Supply from Echo detected.
Collect the supplies and head to the Echo location.
Georgetown. Building the wall was the right choice, the smart choice. But now, we face a new set of challenges. We will never be truly safe until we can prevent the spread of green poison. DC-62 is our best option. But this is not up to me.
He's right.
DC-62 will save us!
That's bullshit, and you know it. You're willing to risk the lives of everyone in Georgetown. DC-62? No one knows what that shit is or what it will do.
Shay, your fear-mongering isn't fooling anyone.
It's not fear-mongering if it's the truth.
The truth? The truth is, we need to evacuate the infected from Georgetown. If we let them stay, the disease will spread. There's a Sarah camp on the other side of the wall. They are better equipped to treat infected people like Shay.
What? I'm not infected!
Shay's already compromised our safety with her wild accusations. We can't let her compromise our health.
Shay didn't stand a chance. They were always going to use the DC-62. She ended up at the DZ South camp because she was banished from Georgetown. It wasn't because she was sick. It was because she was a problem.
Contaminated gear detected. Contaminated gear detected.
We'll need a complete map of DZ West. Perform another scan of the area.
Area scan location identified. Map updated. Extraction point identified.
Go to the extraction point and signal a helo for your contaminated gear.
Chopper on the way.
Incoming. Hostiles detected.
Shit! They must have seen the flare. Don't let them compromise the extraction.
Chopper inbound.
Extraction called. Helo almost at extraction zone.
Helo in place.
Helo arrived.
Pickup initiated. 15 seconds until we leave. Extraction completed.
The best gear is the kind you need to fight for. Time to upload the map. Agent, head on out. What Victor Tran did was inexcusable. Whatever happened to him, I hope he got what he deserved. Get to the nearby Shade Terminal and upload the map for DZ West to the network. The map for DZ West is now up on the Shade Network and available to all agents. Great work. Listen, I want to apologize. It was my job to help facilitate access to the DZs, but I also needed some answers to questions I've had for a while. Now that I have them, I think I just have more questions. Agent, thanks for all your help.